Boring JK.
Why are you typing in chat when you're right here, Joker? Let me get one more orange one and then I'll start.
I'm gonna be doing something in a little bit.
What are you gonna be doing?
Stuff.
Oh yeah, the whole job application thing?
It could take 5 minutes, it could take 30, it could even take an hour.
I doubt it's gonna take you an hour to fill up a fucking application, bro. There's no way.
It might.
Make sure my class is set up right.
I'm just waiting for my mom to finish eating, and then we're gonna do that shit.
Copy that, no problem. Alright, round 100. Let's go, baby. This one shouldn't take me that long. It's really not that long of a round 100 strat.
Lady McKendrick may be of a higher class than you are used to mixing with.
It's a bit brisk out tonight. Should probably put a coat on. Wait, what on Newton's balls is going on? Oh, bugger! Not these things again. Euthanasia was the only option. Hello? Anyone else here? Just to be crystal clear, I don't want to hear from those of you who might identify as necrotic. What you've done to my knife! I'm going to have to clean that! Oh, fuck me! That's left my synapses twitching like a bastard! That big stony thing I saw earlier looked really interesting. Smelled nice anyway. Very aromatic. Shut your jabbering bone hole! Nutty double points. I've only honestly forgotten some of the recipes. Hammer's all charged up like a battery, or lightning in a bottle. Imagine what I could have done with a fork! just got to be careful not to hit my thumb. Ow! Fuck! We're being manipulated by powerful forces. In fact, I think we may be being corralled. Scarlet should have made it more clear that some assembly would be required.
Bonus points.
Thank you. I am, after all, working up a sweat over here. Wait, is that sweat? What the hell am I squeezing? Ooh, yes, a retort pot. Maybe today won't be a waste. Now that I think about it, how did that statue get in here? I know. Magic. Magic. Ooh. Seriously, that's solid stone. Even magic's gonna struggle with that. The artifact! Obviously key to initiating this madness, but can it help stop it? That is far closer than I'm comfortable with! Why does it seem like we just made things worse? Oh, looks like they had a rough go of it back here. Packed in like sardines. This invention better work, Scarlet. I could really do with the help. Is this particular area giving anyone else the willies? Or is it just... I don't remember Alistair being so good at making things. I mean, he did some odd jobs, but that's not the same. The onion head and swan neck to move your vapor to the condenser. better than the job I did on last year's turkey. If these walls could speak, they'd say, don't shoot it all in one place, fellas. I guess the old saying rings true. You really can't take it with you. There's some of her father in that Scarlet. She's quite a clever one. It must be the artifact. It's transmogrified the passengers to create a bomb.
I got the Kraken first hit. Is that a joke?
You got blood on me! You had better not be carrying the pox!
You just left the call.
Ammunition mysteriously materializes inside my weapon. Oh, that's important. Unless... No, that would require sulfur and a lot of bananas. Don't you know the face is the second most fragile part of the body?
Insta-kill.
You're all in for quite a treat! Did that surprise you? It did me! scratch. Oh shit. I hope it doesn't get infected. It looks a bit infected.
Well, that was fucking stupid. My shield just failed to be a shield for a minute there. But okay.
Tastes like, bleach and glue. I should probably try to improve it. You've got a couple of bits of string hanging from your shirt. No, hang on. Those are your arms. My brother, everyone. Enough out of you, Slappy Daniels.
You still there, Joker?
I actually got a whiff of your breath there. Ah! Racked with lightning. I'm sensing an elemental theme emerging. Doesn't do well on the water. Ha! Well, look at me now, Aplan! Given your limited language skills, is it possible your attacks are an attempt to say hello? I should probably say hello back! It's a sequence. We must complete it. Looks like getting a bit of snow up the nose. Did you hear that? I did. Sounds a tad ominous, doesn't it? Yes, very. How many times do you have to die?
Bonus
Don't
points.
come back just to answer. Ah, a giant fireman wielding a shovel. Maybe he's friendly. More fodder for my big bad cannons!
Double points.
Everyone else hears that, right? It's not just me, is it? No, I hear it too. One thing I know for sure, it's never a good idea to operate machinery while I'd appreciate it if you kept your grubby little balls away from me! Maybe the fireman will be nicer this time? The downside of being made out of coal? You're pretty fucking combustible, I'll tell you that. Oh, nearly lost my grip there.
Hold on.
And so it's like, I do have Babu or something like that, like a luxury sounding name, and then swatches are apparently like little pocket watches, which I've never heard of either. They look like a little trinket you'd find at the checkout counter at a grocery store in the early 2000s. And these are $300, and people were going ballistic over it, even starting full-blown fights and brawling through mental sandwiches to get their hands on these swatches.
I think we're pretty much at the mercy of this cabinet of abominations fiends that chuck at us.
For anywhere from $1,500. And the features that I didn't learn until the end, which was
Did that make you a little seasick?
they're just even a limited time collapse. They're not even like, you know.
I remember that night at R. Singh's. Lotto Benny started playing around with one of these. He recovered well, despite the no-face thing.
Scalpers are still flopping to resellers, still, you know, including other people's home stores to get them, even though they're not limited. Just wait. And then you don't have to move to a scalper.
Yes.
You can save
I don't actually know what it is. I'm just trying to stay optimistic. A water gourd! I would love to get a sample. Bloody hell! I nearly went arse over tit. Blood is normally that viscous.
Bonus points.
You see, Evelyn, I am a rich man. A rich man indeed. So the wet ones strengthen the others. Makes sense. From an alchemical standpoint. Considering what I could have been given. Consider myself satisfied.
Let's be gay. That's not too bad. The screens. Pull the cloud out. Collectives and races.
This pile of bones and meat matter carefully this time. bollocks!
Reasons lined up for a whole week beforehand. I think the first in line to pay for these You can't line up a week prior. What are they doing? Just farting, shitting, pissing out here for a week? There's no way. That can't be right. There's no way. No, they literally did. They spawn camp. I don't believe that.
Oh, that little blue rat's on my last nerve!
They actually camped out there. I don't see any kind of tint or survival skill in this. Pokemon scalpers do what they want. Even Pokemon scalpers and all of their brain-dead degeneracy don't camp out for a week. They camp out for a night. They spend like 9 hours in freezing cold temperatures. But here's an article from Business Insider saying that they actually waited for days. Multiple chairs, wine sitters having lunch and chatting, spoke to 6 people who spent days waiting outside the Swatch store for the chance to own the first AP. They were all excited to see a luxury brand come together with an accessible label. You just don't understand. So they have to be going somewhere to, like, use the back. He was freaking out with the vibes, so I said, here.
Can I give this back? Is that an option? Can I just pop it back in the box, you know? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Oh, Evelyn would laugh if she saw me now. Stop it! Stop it! Don't care what she thinks, Thor. Not anymore.
Groups taking 10-hour shifts to allow each other time to step out of line. Okay,
Wait
that's what I needed to know.
Are there any areas actually wide enough on this ship to make using a sniper rifle an effective
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
strategy?
You're still an idiot for doing it. That's the only way it even possible. And at the time, I was under the impression this was like limited amounts that they were doing, which is why people weren't just banishing days to the Shadow Realm waiting for it to drop. Now, you're an even bigger moron than I thought. You are an actual drooling imbecile if you sat outside for days waiting for this drop. It's not limited, and they didn't even hide that, actually. I went back and looked. They never made it seem like it was just like a fixed quantity and then it's gone forever. They have explicitly stated that this is something that's sticking around. So how the would you possibly this, like, reselling hysterical mindset
Spontaneous combustion. I tell you, cool chemistry could win me a Nobel Prize if I live through this.
To then go and spend days up to a week just waiting outside for this truck to like it's Jesus coming down.
Another bloke with a shovel.
It's not
I
even
hope everyone likes
you
fireballs.
just waited, like if you missed it in the initial wave, oh well, just wait a little bit, it'll be right back. That's craziness. Like, this is so over control. That's every line
I have to shoot you. You reminded me a little too much of myself. Not that I don't like him. He's great.
Getting out on the street, meeting other resellers. That's the kind of company I like
That is quite enough from you, Slappy Daniels.
first in line to pay for these little colorful pocket watches. Resellers were even selling places in line for over $1,000, so it's as if these little tone devices were hyped up to a ridiculous degree. It's quite on the stage, it's in stock. Honestly, the display of and here, this issue has made the mainstream news cycle. This is because AP is considered a status ultra luxury brand, and swatches suddenly made their products accessible to the masses. When something like this becomes, I didn't think of the let a swatch wearer say we have the same watch. Benefits of motion. That's simple. Yeah, that goes hard, man. You're definitely above that.
Perfect. Something even more unpleasant.
When something like this
becomes available. They're those who care most about status but don't have the funds to survive. Watch,
You
they're going to
cannot
pay as
even
much as they
begin to
can.
comprehend the power of our
There's also links that
I thought
Genuinely telling was when Sludge made
the perfect room was
surveilling a skeleton that caused. I think this is significantly different than just talking about the enemy.
the market is collapsing. Sell, sell, sell. Wait, no, that's not right. Buy from the box.
ruin its luxury reputation by
Ah,
intertwining
yes,
this watch.
the shop.
However, there's
England's
counter-criticisms of the
preferred
angry
method
people
for
in
addressing a
Melbourne.
rodent
Yeah,
problem.
which then actually rather than just having a piece they can enjoy. Watches, just like cars, are simply collecting measurable costs.
Resellers, when they realize they genuinely camped a week for a McDonald's Cross AP Happy Meal watch. Actually, for me though, I literally didn't know these were watches when I just saw the thumbnail. I've never swatched. I don't know if I thought this was like some kind of like Vito style toy craze. So this one, I will definitely hit me up one. It's a McDonald's Happy Meal watch.
Of course, if you'd like the product watch, then please go ahead and order.
Bruno likes these. He told me.
Be aware that you are being applied for this thing.
I think
Didn't see
don't
that
forget to
coming, did you?
wait for it.
I did.
You have to
I
earn
watched
it. You
the
have to
whole
pay
thing.
for the AP swatch.
Right, so apparently this is called a submachine gun. Good. I may need it to work underwater. Yes. First time I held a gun like this, I kind of
into the stage for
fired
that.
in all
I had
directions.
to clarify that
And nobody was hurt. Not a single person. Everyone lived. Not one injured.
Not limited edition after people were fighting and causing
Look
chaos
at my face.
outside their
Do I
stores.
look like someone who's used to having good things happen?
Bye-bye.
So it wasn't just a limited time drop. Kudos, I love that. That instantly butt fucks all the scalpers. That's great news. That's fantastic.
These little colourful pocket watches, especially when it's public knowledge that it's not a limited edition release, and they'll be available again very soon. See you next time on Lessons in Internet Culture.
I love that. That was quite the twist. The brand ended up being the good guy here. And idiots, fucking morons, caving in each
Oh,
other's
that's
schools
just
over this. You know it's
perfect.
not limited, right?
I'll use it as backup if I run out of small stones and pebbles. At what point do these things become overkill? Right, so between my shaky hands and this firearm's considerable kit, it might be a good idea to stand well clear.
Use.
Garbage all over me. I can't even begin to identify what it is.
For sure. I don't like fucking much here. That's not my cup of tea. But,
There, you see? That's what I do when I eat a curry. Buggered that right up, didn't I?
This shit looks like the pretty patties. Looks like Get the illusion of luxury. Please, turtles. Please. I need you to spend this money on your face. Could you see